Just as without encouragement we are left to whatever we can scrape together for ourselves as far as energy and heart to continue go, so encouragement can bring us really far, because it is an energy, it is an added motivation that is coming from the outside of our sphere of influence. We're not making it happen. It's someone kind of inputting a desire to go forward, in without our demand or without our forcing. So welcome to this morning's jolt and the simple truth. I always thought about this portion in 1 Kings 19 about Elijah as a great picture for encouragement, and please listen to this with me. So this is from verse 6, and this is about Prophet Elijah. And in 1 Kings 19:6, it says, "He looked, and behold, there was a cake baken on the coals, and a cruse of water at his head. And he did eat and drink, and laid him down again. And the angel of the Lord came again the second time, and touched him, and said, Arise, eat, because the journey is too great for you. And he arose, and did eat and drink, and went in the strength of that meat 40 days and 40 nights unto Horeb, the mount of God." Sorry. So this is a great picture, because it's a great picture of encouragement. The meat, that drink, it is kind of like encouragement to our souls. And the angel of God knew that Elijah did not have the strength in him to go where he needed to go. And therefore he encouraged him with that meat. Of course, it's physical sustenance, but also there's a miraculous effect. And this is very much like encouragement in our lives. When someone is encouraging you, then you may be able to go to the distances that you naturally couldn't, that you naturally wouldn't be able to achieve. And therefore encouragement has great power for a soul. And will you encourage people? Think about your children. Do you encourage them? Think about your parents, think about your siblings, think about your brothers and sisters in church. Do you encourage them? Your friends, do you encourage them? Is that happening? And then here is a great question, more of a searching question. Do you encourage those people in the right or the wrong direction? And false encouragement, as we mentioned here, may have the wrong motivation. But let's say there is encouragement with good intent, okay? No desire to manipulate, but could it still be false encouragement? Because let's say I am encouraging the person to do something that is unfit for them, or something that is incorrect, or something that is even maybe sinful. I am with good intentions, I'm encouraging them, but in fact I am encouraging them in the wrong direction, because Elijah needed to go to Horeb, the mountain of God. He did, and so are we. We need to go into the presence of God. We need to go to the place where God would bring us, not away from it, obviously. And that's possible. And this is why godly encouragement from godly friends, from believers in Christ is so important. First of all, it needs to be real, as we spoke about it here in the past few days, that encouragement must come from a place of true thankfulness, where you're actually perceiving some true value with that person. And then also it needs to be godly, which doesn't mean that it needs to be dripping with Bible verses, like that you're encouraging and you're in 2 minutes you quote 150 Bible verses, that means it's godly. No, that's not how it works. It needs to be godly in the sense that it needs to come from the heart of God, and they need to be blessed with that and directed with that in the direction where God would have them go. So looking at people, realizing precious things with God, okay, in people. In Proverbs 8:21, and this, usually it's not understood this way, but it says, but wisdom says that I may cause those who love me to inherit substance, and I will fill their treasures. So here wisdom says, they that love me, I will cause them to inherit substance, and also that they will have treasures. Okay, this is very true. You love God, you will have treasures with him. You will see treasures with him. You will see the valuable things with him. You will see the precious things with him. You will realize where are the valuable things. So learning to look with God onto people and situations, it's so key. And then learning thankfulness, and then learning to say it, and then learning to encourage with it.